Well, basically, it's like arthritis. Very strange.
I like the way they use. I
A whole
always
bunch of weird things.
one never lets the wind because when you shoot.
I don't think I have one.
So what are we doing now?
I'm going to, rotating in and or starting another one up over here, and etc. So,
we'll rotate right
Otherwise,
around.
people wait too long.
Yeah, we'll rotate right
There's
around.
only three at the moment.
oh, are there not tennis courts somewhere down there?
All right. Right in.
It was about a year ago, I guess, that we started having meetings over at the council chambers in Chantry. And I can remember clear as a bell, Chuck and I at least, I think Ken was there, talking to Ron about our idea of how we could make tennis courts. And Ron's response was so positive that we couldn't believe that we actually had a chance to get these tennis courts resurfaced and be partners with the township in something that I think many people, some of you here probably never thought could possibly happen. And I think what it was realization that what council wants from people like us is partnership and help, because they're a small group of people, and realize that things like tennis courts benefit a large group of people, and in this case people in North Crosby. And so from that year till right now, we've been working on figuring out, oh shit, I meant to bring you the $2. Anybody got $2?
You'll have to leave, Marty. I'm sorry.
Yeah, can I borrow a toonie? Awesome, man. Even in quarters is fine, probably.
Marty, it's $2.50. Marty, $2.50.
No, you don't understand, you see.
Wow.
This is not about the $2.50. It's actually $10 per court per hour, but we'll get to that later. We have an agreement with the township that for $2 a year and a lot of goodwill, these courts are operated by us. And there's a small group of us at this time. So Chuck Gobey is one of us, and Kenny Rose is one of us, and Paul Kirkosset, who are on a committee along with Ron and Bob Lavoie and Ron Pollard, who's maybe still here, back in the back. Supported by Sue Dunfield and the whole group, and supported by all of you to keep these courts alive. So it's all starting right now.
You can go home now, Ron.
Have you got enough to make the first loan payment? You got enough for the first loan payment?
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Anybody got a receipt?
Okay, you don't have to finish it.
We do. We have a receipt. This is an election year, so you know receiving funds is not proper.
No. I mean, that's really, I think what the most important thing is that everybody really is part of the membership of the club. People who aren't necessarily registered members, although we hope everyone eventually will be, because every dime you contribute and every bit of tennis that you play here goes towards making this a viable long-term thing. It's sometimes easy to get things started because people are excited. It's much more difficult to keep things going. And so we're going to rely on each other to keep this going. You can spread the word to other people, help look after it when you see things that need looking after, and enjoy playing tennis. And get young people here to play. Just last week, Ken and Paul McKay, who's somewhere here. Hey, Paul. Had 80 kids playing tennis on these courts. And it did mean some adjustment by some of our club folks who did adjust. And together we made things work for kids who left hooting and hollering that they loved playing tennis. So that's the next generation. And we've got the oldest folks in town and the youngest folks in town, and a bunch of folks in the middle that are all having fun playing. And so I really sincerely want to thank Ron Holman and Real Lakes Council, because really without you, this wouldn't be happening. So thanks so much. Yeah.
Maybe I could just add a few words and say in reverse, it's our pleasure to deal with the group that organized this. Marty was the leader, and certainly the other members of the organizing committee should be congratulated by all for the tremendous job. It was a lot of meetings and a lot of discussion, but it started small and it just gradually developed. And what better way of having an operation like this and under the direction of those that are interested in the actual use of it? That's what really makes it work. So council was very, very pleased to be able to enter into an agreement with the club and to establish the fact that it's now repaired, it's now back to first-class shape. We were glad to be able to contribute the funds to do this, and I'm glad we went the whole way and had new posts put in, and I think somebody donated the nets, if I recall
That's
correctly.
right, Mr. McKay.
Yes.
And Paul McKay also donated all the children's equipment that went to it, so that was great too.
Thank you.
Our thanks out to you, Mr. McKay. Certainly, it's a step forward, and I look forward to just seeing this used, and it's so encouraging to see so many people there tonight to use this.
Absolutely.
We in council, it's very difficult for us to be everything and try and organize unless you have a real interest in the subject. It's very difficult. So tennis, we could do it much like our Beverly Lake Park and the DARS over in Delta. We get the groups that are interested in it and organize them and let them take the responsibility for it and the operation of it, and it works out better for everybody. And I'm so glad. I think, Marty, one of the things we stressed from council's perspective is that we want to bring the youth along, and we did stress that in our agreement and in our discussions that we should be bringing the young youth of our community along to play tennis. It's a great sport. So we look forward to seeing that happen over a period of time. And anyways, I sincerely wish you all the best, and I know I speak on behalf of Councillor Pollard, whose birthday is today.
There you go.
What a way to celebrate.
No, actually, we all came for Ron's birthday, did we not?
We should have brought a cake, Ron. We didn't know.
I know Councillor Lavoie, and Councillor Pollard, and Councillor Smith, and Councillor Carr is here. Have I got everybody?
Taylor?
Councillor Taylor, yes, okay. And so anyways, on our behalf, we wish you all the best, and thank you very much. I'll return the $2 to whoever gave it to me.
Go to the
And the ribbon.
So we're gonna do the ribbon cutting. Marg Brand couldn't make it, and it would be great to get a picture for Marg. So she.
It's all the volunteers. Can we picture? Don't cut the mayor.
You do the cutting, and there we go.
Ready and pull! Terrific. Well, thanks a lot, everyone. Now, Carol.
We got back, and I was just.
Same as us.